at your age. Ain't just the barbers when you got your face. Like a masquerade. Probably you before your chain. Switch it up. It's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went them. You better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans. Starts against a winless skid. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Just a whole lot of loud shot. I got eat on their toes. Me, she tryna show me something. I got frozen days. Ain't on nothing. Me, my girl, like they know.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. On him quick, and they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 28-yard line.
Ward's going to throw it. Throw left side, complete. He's past the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Broadway could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found favorites. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And his first opportunity of the game lines up incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Crack roll 80.
Ready. Walker running to the right. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready, ready.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. They're going to bring on Dixon to boot this one away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
19 tight. Trap 50. Trap 60. Panther 11. Let's go now.
Ward now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. Pushing it up past the 30. Well, this is going to come to an end at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Downfield to DK. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. No doubt they're taking a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Headed out right. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
79, 18, 7 Pirates, 19, trap 6, go!
First down throw here for Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready, set. Panther 11, 70 Rangers, 70. Come on. Set.
Again, Ward going to the air. Complete out to the right side. And to take him down right along the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Ward, a quick throw, complete. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 19 Lock, 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
4th down, pass coming. He connects downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead to 14-0. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Got the two. And he won't be able to reach the end zone. So their first 2-point try of the afternoon comes up empty. Kickoff, Sly with the honors. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. To the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First down throw here from Milroe. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Milroe from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18, 79 Broncos.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage to check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Milroe with it on 1st. Throw drifted too much, and it's going to wind up incomplete out of bounds.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Trap 60, trap, come 19, 18.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. That pass is caught by Horton. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Walker on 1st down. He's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves.
Milroe's going to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game. They'll set up here for the point after. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Going to throw this one. Brewer. Looking right, and he finds it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pep. Cougar 19.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nashville after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Short pass brought in, and he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in a hurry up here. First and 10 here. Ward. Caught by his back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set to go now from the 35. Going now on first down. Ward. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They strike for 23 yards. And the Titans have a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go!
From the red zone on first. Has it down close. That is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 13-point lead.
Ready.
3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. Well, we all wait for this defense find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
They're a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready. 19 Panther 60.
Pistol now for Milrow. He's going deep. It's a play jar it loose, incomplete. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the gun.
Making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We've set it downs from 37. Shotgun now for Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. It connects down the sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing here, Milrow. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 37-yard line.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. They send Horton left. 3rd and long. Here's Milrow. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Let's go.
Ward's going to throw it. Complete out to the right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ward now. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
18, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
17 yards.
The big play nets him 17 yards.
First down.
And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60, top 19. Warriors, here we go. 18, Pioneer.
Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Ward off the play fake. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How do they lose him? How do they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
Joey Sly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Mustang 19. Viking 18.
Milrow from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Got it. Ready?
Second and 10, so at the 28. Here's Milrow to throw. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing here just before halftime. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
On the ready.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Panther Street. Panther Street.
They send a man in motion. 1st down throw here from Milrow. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of the target. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
70 range. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates.
Receiver in motion, going left. 2nd and 10. Milrow to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Panther 50. Panther 50.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Now it's Milrow. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience, with feeling. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Buying some time left. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent is just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
1918. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Walker. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Slot man in motion left. They give here to the motion man. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
30. Seahawks 20. Michael Dixon, the kicker.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Gonna throw this one. Ward. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 16-point ball game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed up.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the full way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and of course, it's the incompletion.
Incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper the G didn't pick it up.
Milrow's pass intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 70 Rings. Warriors, let's go. 18 Rush, Viking, 18. Ready?
To the air with Ward. That one's cut on the left sideline. There he goes again. He could do it. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans stretch the lead to 23.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Got the big yards on the right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Ready? Go, Reed, go! Hey, hey! Ready?
Handoff running left. Walker breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Here we go, here we go! 70 Timberwolf!
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Vacates quickly left side. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Forced out to his right. Hauled in by Royal on the right side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A gain of 26 yards there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's another Seahawks first down. A gain of 26 yards.
Get it?
And the Seahawks
60
first
Bison,
down.
60 Bison.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Ready up. Ready. Hot 70, hot Cowboy 80.
They're going play action. In trouble now, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the Titans. Quick thinking and a great effort, Brock, adds a bunch on that fumble return. Rumble, young man, rumble! Oh, look at the big guys scooping that fumble up and knowing exactly what to do with it.
And now, Kate, look at the celebration. No offense. No offense to corners or pretty linebackers or those guys running, but just like at the combine, they're a dime a dozen. You want to see the big fellas rumble, and he sure did.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Trap 60. Come on. Mustang 70 Rangers. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks 20.
for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Down. Go.
Pistol now for Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack.
And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag go down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Charger, 19, Victoria, 17. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milrow from the gun. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar night.
To the air, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Milrow sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now.
The Seahawks.
Big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos. Ready? 60 by...
Ward setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over to you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence in the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Throwing now, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for a 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing here, Milrow. Throwing him again. He goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Here's Ryan. Nothing, 19, 18, run, 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Lobs this deep down the middle. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! Comes on a 4th down gamble. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. Flush down out to his left.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. To throw, here's Milrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Now can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Lining up now to try the extra points. And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Good line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Mustang 19. Warriors, 7-5, 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
Shotgun snap, Matt Ward. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Doc. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
65 catch, 65.
Again, Ward going to the air. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but to see it adapt the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
It goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Seahawks.
First down throw here for Milroe. Oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. To the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
Bronco 80. Check out.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be stopped less than a yard from the end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end. No time left. 0's on the clock. This game's over. So this winds up a win for the Titans. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.